What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. I actually for a Wednesday episode, because usually Wednesdays episodes are usually filler. I actually like this episode to a degree. Um, First of all, everybody who found out about Dr. Bench and Kiki and the sexual harassment, they wanted to whoop his ass. Even though the article did not mention Dr. Bench's name, some people put two and two together and knew who they were talking about, like Franco. Franco, after reading the article and Dr. Bench came in, he made some little snide ass comment or whatever. Franco put two and two together. He jacked his ass up. Franco said, boom, pushed his ass into that locker. Now, usually I don't like Franco, but today he got my support today. I'm just saying, Franco has my support. I was like, Franco, whoop his ass, Franco. Dr. Bench sitting there talking about, oh, if you don't let me go, I'm gonna have you arrested. Oh, shut your ass up and take the ass whooping and shut up. Because let me tell you something right now. Let me yoke somebody up and they threaten to call the police on me for yoking them up. If you call the police on me, I promise you, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna give you a real reason to arrest me. I'm gonna tear you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. That's just what it is. You ain't gonna call no cops on me just for me pinning you up against some lockers. You call the cops on me for pinning you up against the lockers. I promise you, in the time that it takes for the police to get there, you will be a bloody mess. I promise you that. You will be on the ground. I swear to God, I will tear your ass up. I'm just saying, I'm gonna give the police a real reason to charge me. They ain't gonna charge me for no little pussy ass charge. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you to give them a real reason to arrest me instead of just yoking you up. I'm just saying, I ain't fixing to go to jail for nothing. It's gonna be for something if I go to jail. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's gonna be some furniture moving. I'm just saying. I was all for Franco whooping his ass. And of course, Liz had to come in there and stop him, telling him, no, he can have you arrested. See, that's what pissed Franco off because he was like, Dr. Bench, he basically has this position of power at this point because he is a decorated doctor. He has no prior improprieties on his record that we know of that were not made public. But I do agree with everybody though. There has to be past victims of his. The only problem is none of those victims came forward. Kiki, I believe, is the first victim to ever come forward. That's why he's such a dedicated, he's such an important doctor and stuff like that. And he's in a position of power because there's nothing on his record because no past victims ever came forward. So if Kiki comes forward, maybe it'll get other victims to come forward as well. Hopefully. Um, because when you dealing with somebody with a position of power, it's hard to, get other people to believe you. It's hard to, get these people behind bars. It's hard to do it because they have such esteem behind their name. So it's kind of difficult, especially when you have no evidence. It's gonna be tough. But I'm glad that Kiki is handling this, and she's handling it quite well. Um, the response that Ava had to all this, I swear to God, I believe everybody knew she would respond the way she did. Because Ava was ready. Ava barged up in Griffin office. She was like, did you know about this sexual harassment and you ain't tell me? He was like, he didn't know nothing about it, but he kind of suspected something, but he just didn't know. Ava was ready to go to war. She was ready. She told Kiki flat out, me and your Uncle Julian gonna handle this shit. I knew her response was gonna be like that. I knew it, and I can't say that I blame Ava, but I feel like her, Franco, everybody, they need to let Kiki handle this because their terms of handling it is let's be violent, because that's how people like Franco and Ava are. Their first instinct and impulse is to be violent because that's the life they came from. You know, Franco, he murdered people. He has violent tendencies. Ava came from the mob. Julian came from the mob. So, hell, Ava murdered people. Julian killed people. So, killing people and roughing people up is not nothing new to them. That's their first instinct. That's their impulse. Especially for something like this. Like, Ava is very protective. She don't care how bad her relationship is with Kiki. At the end of the day, that's still her daughter, and you're not going to do nothing to her daughter and expect her not to do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to do something to her child and expect her to sit back and allow it. She don't care if they are on bad terms or not. She gonna kill you. That's just how it is, you know. But I do I can't say that I blame Kiki for not wanting Ava's help in this. Because there is still issues between her and Ava. She just wants to handle this by herself because she don't need nobody making the situation worse than what it is. So I understand that she is an adult and she wants to handle it like an adult and she wants to handle it on her own and she wants to do it the right way. You know, I can respect that because I'm kind of the same way like Ava and all them. A situation like this, if it was my child, I'm the same way. Like I'm gonna be violent. I'm sorry, but other people might want to do it the legal way, and I respect that. But for me, I'm gonna be at your house at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with a baseball bat, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm just saying. Or I might use Sonny's method and just hang you from a meat hook or something and just torture you or something. I mean, it can go either way. That's just what it is. I mean, you don't mess with nobody's child. I don't care if they are grown. That's still her child. You know, she's an adult, but she's still that person's child at the end of the day. So you cross the line on that one. So I can't blame him. I still kind of feel a little. I don't feel bad for Griffin, but I will say because Ava's starting to notice some shit and she felt it. Like she was like, "Why are you keeping secrets about Kiki and stuff like that?" It's only a matter of time before their little trice comes up. Ava gonna find out, and I just feel like when she does, Griffin, there's not gonna be a rock that you can hide under. I'm just saying, your whole career is about to be done once Ava get through with you. Cause you do know that she has dirt on you that can get you fired and possibly arrested. Yeah. And we all know how Ava gets down when she's been crossed, so watch your back. Um so anyway, Elizabeth got a phone call from her sister Sarah. I said, "Oh shit." So Franco did get in contact with Sarah and tell her about the wedding, and Liz knew because she looked right at Franco when she got that phone call when she heard that Sarah knew about the wedding because she was wondering how she knew about the wedding. Then she looked at Franco. I said, "Mm-hmm." Franco, I let me say again, it was a nice gesture of Franco to want her family there. But if she done told you 100 times to back off, back off. There's a reason. But I mean, I can understand why he want them to get to know each other because you got to remember, Franco, he didn't really come from family. He didn't have a close knit family, nothing like that. So he kind of wanted that for Elizabeth, even if she didn't want it for herself. So I can respect that. I can definitely respect it, even though you should have backed off. But I figured Franco wouldn't because that's not his nature. When somebody tell him to back off, of course he's not gonna back off. That's just who the hell he is. Um. So anyway, moving on from that, Alexis, I'm loving this storyline for her. I'm loving it. It's something new. I'm digging it because we're finally getting into new territory with Alexis. Like I said before, Alexis has been on the show now for 22 years, and we never really delved into the background of her life too much as far as her and Mikos's relationship. They never, they talked about it a little bit, but they never went in depth with her relationship with her father. So now I believe we're finally going. I think this is a self journey for her. The therapy sessions. I even read a spoiler that she was going to ask Julian to go to her therapy session with her. So I feel like this is a dope move from the writers to do for her. This is definitely a good storyline for her because this is like self discovery for her. This is a journey just for her. She got her mother. So the watch that fell out of the envelope was her mother's watch. I just want to know, how did Valentine get all this stuff? You know, the watch, the record he was playing. Apparently, the record he was playing was her mother's singing record because she was an opera singer, and it was a record that I guess Mikos had gave to the mother or whatever. Um, I'm digging this though. I'm really digging the storyline, and I know Nancy Lee Grahn is gonna go crazy with this storyline. I know she's gonna kill it. Um, and I'm happy that Alexis is getting a storyline that's all about her for once. Her journey, her trying to figure out why she does the things that she does, and it stems from her parents. You know, like she's just going on a self journey trying to figure out, why she dates the type of men she date, why she married the type of men she married. And it I guess it leads somewhere between her parents, back to her parents, to her roots. So I'm happy that she's going on this journey. Um, so anyway, Nina, Curtis, and Sam meet up at the Floating Rib. They want her help in finding Heinrich. Of course, Nina knows exactly where Heinrich is, but she playing dumb for now. Um, they want to search Windermere, but they need Nina to distract Valentine long enough for them to search Windermere. So when Valentine heads over there, she basically tell him she want a divorce. He told her, I can give you the world, but I'm not giving you a divorce. So basically, he's going to try to stall the divorce, force her into staying into this marriage long enough for him to woo her back. Please do not let Nina fall for this. I'm just saying, do not let her be so weak that she's gonna forgive him once he give her some flowers, some candy. He probably gonna spend a lot of money to make some big gesture to her, and she gonna be putty in his hand. If you say for the second time that you want a divorce, go with the divorce. This is like the second time they're going through a divorce. Last year they were that close to finalizing the divorce until, of course, they reconciled. This time, I feel like they need to just go ahead and do it because I remember 10 years ago when Jax and Carly were going through their divorce. This was back in 2008. And I remember Jax and Carly used to file for divorce every second. It used to annoy the shit out of me. Every minute Jackson Carly was going through a divorce. It was so annoying. From like 2008 to 2010, they were having issues. One minute they're good, they decided to cancel the divorce. Next minute, they're filing again. I'm like, I ain't got time for this back and forth shit. Either file the divorce and sign the papers, get it over with. Ain't nobody got time for this back and forth. And I feel the same way about Nina and Valentine. This is your second attempt at a divorce. Let's make it the final attempt. Either if you're gonna stay together, if she forgives him this time, I don't want to hear shit else about no divorce in the future. I don't want to hear it. Like seriously, next year, the year after that, I don't want to hear shit about them getting no divorce. I am tired of people with this back and forth nonsense. Either take them back or finalize the divorce and go about your business. So anyway, Sam and Curtis was looking around Windermere. I guess they found a paper, a letter, or whatever the fuck they found. Who knows? I like this team of Sam and Curtis teaming up, being PIs. I like it. I think it's a cool team. I think that um the chemistry between them is pretty dope as far as friends and being partners and stuff. I think it's dope. They work well together. Um, so anyway, Jason is still, he got a plan to help Carly out of Ferncliff because he definitely feels like Ferncliff is worse than prison, and he feel like she's not gonna make it there. Mike, I freaking love Mike in this episode. Mike was so gangsta in this episode. He was like, "Let's break her the fuck out." That was his answer to the whole thing. He said, "Let's break her out of Ferncliff." See, Mike is about that life. Cause he didn't hesitate. That old man did not hesitate. He said, "Nah, we breaking her up out of here." Mike was about that damn life. I ain't mad at him. And I have to agree with Mike. Jason definitely has ice cold water in his veins. Definitely. Because he was asking Sonny, he said, "Where the hell you find Jason?" Because he's definitely ice cold. That's why they call him Stone Cold. It fits him perfectly. Because Jason, when he stares at you and stuff, Jason, for years, this is the most dialogue since he's been back that Steve Burton has ever had. Because Jason was a man of very few words. He just gave you a stare, a look, that's why they call him Stone Cold, and I love it. But I'm glad he is actually talking more, because Jason didn't used to talk so much until he came back. Now he got so much dialogue and shit. I'm like, well, this is something I'm not used to, but I love it. It's about time he ain't all mute. Um, because I remember even Claudia Zakara called him a hitman robot. That shit was hilarious. Like she literally called him a hitman robot. That shit had me on the floor. Cause it was true. He was. It was like, damn, Jason just stare at you and you look like you owe him money or something. You just hand him $20 just for staring at you like that. Cause you feel like he gonna take you out and you don't even owe him shit. Like you just, made me want to, find Steve Burton and hand him $20 and he rich. I'm like, shit. I mean, hey, when a person stare at you like that so intently, it's like, got me shook for a minute. I'm like, shit, don't shoot me. You know how his shooting is. But anyway. So Mike was talking to Sonny and stuff. They was getting into it a little bit about how they used to argue about him working for Joe Scully. I hope they move this storyline along because I really want to know what it's about. So apparently Mike did move the body from Croton. Um, the question is, where the fuck did he move the body to? That's the $1 million question. Where did he move it? How did he even get to Croton? These are all questions that still need to be answered. We know he moved it, but when, how, where did he move it to? Like, we still don't know these things. And I hope that they move that along quickly because I want to know, like, where is this all leading to? Like, is a person coming to town or to get revenge on Sonny? Like, where's all this going? Like, what's the point of bringing up this Croton shit from 30 years ago? Like, where's it? Where's it going? Is what I want to know. But I'm interested for now. So anyway, Jason went to the hospital to get a letter from um Elizabeth because she was helping him out with getting into Ferncliff. So apparently the letter she gave him was a letter of recommendation from GH. He's going to Ferncliff undercover as a custodian. I freaking love it. Cause I was like, it's a way better alternative than going in there as a inmate. You know what I mean? Especially when they shoving pills down people's throats and shit. Cause Carly was trying to hide the Carly did the same shit I would have been doing. How you know how people in the psychiatric hospitals be hiding the pills under their tongue so they ain't gotta swallow it. Carly was doing that shit. They caught her. Yeah, they caught her trying to hide the pills. I'm not mad at her because I wouldn't have been taking them damn pills either. They got her taking some type of psychotic pills, depression pills, all type of shit, lithium, all them damn pills. They wanted her to take. I said, oh, hell no, I ain't taking none of that shit. You got me fucked up. I would have been smacking the shit out of somebody. You ain't forcing. Then they gonna try to force the pills down her throat. Now she all woozy and shit. I was like, hell no. Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. First of all, if I'm good and I'm not acting erratic and I'm not doing nothing bad, why am I being forced to take pills if I'm calm, cool, and collected? I'm not wilding out. So why are they making me take pills? Like I would have been like, no. Like she was very calm. She wasn't acting erratic. She wasn't none of that. She was being good. Why are y'all forcing this woman to take these pills when she obviously don't need them? You know? Like, hopefully Jason could get up in there quickly because we need to get her up out of there. Cause I mean, hell no, hell no. I felt real bad for Carly being up in there. I said, nah, nah, we need to get her up out of there. This ain't working for me. Now I have a love hate relationship with Carly, but I don't even like seeing her like this. I said that's fucked up. If anybody need to be forced to take some damn pills, it should be Nell crazy ass. But anyway, hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about today's episode. I will see y'all all tomorrow. Have a great day. Peace.